Picture this for a second. You wake up, open your laptop, and a notification pops up. It's not another unanswered cold email. It's not an alert for some low-paying gig. It's a dashboard that tells you, here are the 3 companies that will need your services in the next 90 days. And here's the exact blueprint for getting them to contact you first. Sound like a dream? In 2024, maybe. But by 2026, this will be the new standard for successful freelancers. Forget everything you know about prospecting. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 7-step plan, based on emerging technologies, that will allow an AI to predict your ideal future clients and bring them to you, without ever sending a single cold email. This isn't magic, it's a precise method you need to start understanding today. Fast, energetic intro music. Hey everyone! What I'm about to show you isn't a typical tutorial. It's a projection, a look into the future inspired by current breakthroughs in predictive AI, designed to get you ready for the future of freelancing. Together, we're going to see how, by 2026, the search for clients will be completely revolutionized. The days of shouting into the digital void are over. We're going to break this system down into 7 clear chapters so you can understand the mechanics behind this revolution. So buckle up, because the future of freelance work starts now. Chapter 1, the digital sonar, the AI that listens for weak signals. The first building block of this system is ditching active prospecting. Instead, we deploy what I call a digital sonar. Imagine a personal AI that constantly scans billions of public data points across the internet. But it's not looking for keywords like looking for a graphic designer. No, it's much smarter than that. It listens for weak signals. So, what does that actually mean? Let's take an example. A mid-sized company has just closed a Series B funding round. That's public information. To a human, it's just a piece of news. For the AI, it's a major weak signal. It knows that historically, 70% of companies in this sector, after such funding, launch a rebrand or a new marketing campaign within 6 to 9 months. Another example, a marketing director changes jobs. The AI knows that new directors like to mark their territory by launching new projects within their first 3 months. It cross-references this information, the funding, the new director, job openings for junior roles on the marketing team, and the signal gets stronger and stronger. This is no longer guesswork, it's large-scale data correlation. The sonar isn't looking for existing demand, it's anticipating future demand. It's a complete paradigm shift. And that's just the first step. Chapter 2, the Client Avatar 3.0, Beyond Demographics. Once the sonar has identified high-potential companies, the AI doesn't stop there. It has to make sure they are your ideal clients. This brings us to the second phase, creating the Client Avatar 3.0. Today, when we define an ideal client, we talk about industry, company size, budget. That's obsolete. The AI of 2026 will analyze psychographic and behavioral data. It will scan past interviews with executives, the values displayed on their website, the tone of their communications, and the types of projects they've highlighted in the past. Is this a company that values creative boldness or security and tradition? Do they communicate formally or casually? Does their company culture, visible through employee reviews on Glassdoor, align with your way of working? For example, if you're a web developer specializing in eco-friendly design, the AI won't just look for tech companies. It will look for companies that publish CSR reports, that mention sustainability in their values, whose CEO has spoken at green tech conferences. It will build a compatibility profile, a score that determines if a collaboration would be not just profitable, but also fulfilling and seamless. You're no longer targeting a company, you're targeting a compatible culture and vision. It's the guarantee that you'll never again work with a client who isn't the right fit. But identifying these companies isn't enough. How do you know when they'll need you? Chapter 3, the Trigger Event Predictor. Timing is everything. This is where it gets fascinating. The third pillar is the Trigger Event Predictor. The AI doesn't just say this company is a good fit. It predicts the precise moment a need will arise. It has already identified the funding and the change in leadership. Now, it goes deeper. It analyzes their website traffic. A sudden drop in traffic on key pages? That could be a sign of an SEO problem that will require an expert. It analyzes discussions on professional forums or LinkedIn. A direct competitor just launched an innovative product? The target company will have to react fast, probably with a new communication campaign. The AI can even analyze less obvious data. For example, a wave of new sales hires often indicates that a new product is about to launch, and a product launch means a need for visuals, landing pages, content. The AI compiles all these triggers and establishes a window of opportunity. It doesn't tell you contact them. It tells you, within the next 90 days, the probability that this company will be actively looking for a freelancer with your skills is 85%. You're no longer reactive, you're proactive. You're one step ahead of everyone else. And here's the most important part, you won't even have to contact them. Chapter 4, The Magnet Content, Creating the Perfect Bait. Now that the AI has identified the targets and the timing, how do you get them to come to you? That's the role of the fourth chapter, Creating Magnet Content. This is where the AI becomes your personal content strategist. Based on the pain points it has predicted for your ideal client, the AI will suggest ultra-specific content topics for you to create. Let's go back to the example of the company that received funding and hired a new marketing director. The AI knows their main challenge will be to scale their brand image quickly. It won't tell you write an article about branding. It will tell you, write a detailed case study titled, The 5 Branding Mistakes to Avoid After a Series B Funding Round. Or, create a short video showing how a new marketing director can implement a new brand style guide in 60 days without disrupting their team. This content is so specific, so relevant to your target client's exact situation, that it acts as a magnet. The AI will then ensure this content is visible where your potential client spends their time, specific LinkedIn groups, niche newsletters, specialized forums. When that company's marketing director starts looking for solutions to their problem, they won't stumble upon your competitors. They'll stumble upon your content, which speaks to their exact problem, at the exact moment they become aware of it. It's AI-orchestrated serendipity. But that's not all. How do you turn this attention into a direct contact? Chapter 5, The Effortless Connection, From Outreach to Inbound. The fifth point is the most revolutionary part. We're forgetting outreach. We're moving to what I call attraction-based inbound. The magnet content has captured their attention. Now, we need to make the connection easy. The AI will optimize your online presence so that getting in touch becomes the most logical and natural next step for the prospect. Your LinkedIn profile will no longer be a simple resume. The AI will rewrite it to answer the very questions your predicted ideal client is asking themselves. Your online portfolio will dynamically highlight the projects that most closely resemble the challenges this company is about to face. The call to action on your website will no longer be a simple contact me. It will be schedule a 15-minute strategy session on post-funding brand scaling. It's an irresistible offer because it's hyper-contextual. The AI creates a frictionless and invisible customer journey. The prospect doesn't feel like they're being sold to, they feel understood. They feel like they've discovered a hidden gem, the one freelancer who understands their exact situation without ever having spoken to them. That's when you get the notification. Not a reply to a cold email, but a qualified, inbound request from a client who is already 80% convinced you're the right person for the job. You didn't look for the client, you built a system that drew them to you. And it goes even further. Chapter 6, The Pre-Qualification Engine, Stop Wasting Your Time. Imagine this, the contact request comes in. But before you even read the email, the AI has already done the pre-qualification work. That's the sixth chapter. The system will analyze the prospect who just contacted you. It will verify if their likely budget, deduced from the company's financial health and the average salaries it offers, matches your rates. It will check if the person who contacted you is actually the decision maker by analyzing their role and seniority. It will even analyze the sentiment of their communication. Is it an urgent and respectful message, or a vague and half-hearted inquiry? You then receive a summary. New lead, company XYZ. Compatibility score, 92%. Estimated budget, in your upper range. Decision maker, yes. Sentiment, positive and urgent. Recommended action, propose a call within 24 hours. This is the end of hour-long discovery calls that end with, we don't have the budget. It's the end of projects that drag on because you're not talking to the right person. Every minute you spend with a prospect is a high-value minute because the filtering has already been done beforehand. You only talk to clients who are not only a perfect fit for you but are also ready to work with you under the right conditions. This system seems perfect, but it comes with a huge responsibility, which brings us to our final, most crucial chapter. Chapter 7, The Ethical Compass, the Human in the Loop. And here we are at the most critical point. This system, as powerful as it is just a tool. The seventh and final chapter is you, the ethical compass. In 2026, the most important skill for a freelancer won't be technical, it will be ethical. Using predictive AI comes with responsibilities. The first is transparency. Never pretend this connection was a coincidence. The second is relevance. The tool is there to create mutually beneficial collaborations, not to manipulate. If the AI suggests a client, but your gut feeling tells you it's not the right fit, your gut feeling should win out. The AI optimizes probabilities, but it doesn't replace human judgment, empathy, or the creativity of a real conversation. The third responsibility is confidentiality. This system relies on public data, but your client's trust is private and sacred. The AI is a co-pilot, not the pilot. You're the one at the wheel. It's your expertise, your personality, and your ethics that will turn a predicted connection into a successful and lasting collaboration. Technology gets you to the door, but it's up to you to walk through it and build a real relationship. Without this human element, even the best AI will only create meaningless interactions. To sum up, the future of freelancing isn't about. Don't forget to subscribe.